I would make it a rule for everyone to understand that it's okay to love yourself. I feel like people think that maybe they're conceited or it's wrong to think of yourself first sometimes. I think that's a great thing. You should like pump you up the most.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emma. If you're new here, welcome. What we try to do on this channel is to take influence and inspiration from some of our favourite talents, celebrities and influencers on tips like motivation, self-love, self-growth, and seeing how we can use some of their tips to implement it into our lives to become our best selves. So if that sounds like your sort of thing, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If not, click off, it's all good. So, as you know, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. So what I wanted to do today was to speak about love. And of course, you've got love of a spouse, love of your friends, but today I'm going to touch on self-love. Now, the person I'm going to use for this is a self-love advocate, amazing actress, singer, and all-round talent, Zendaya. She is such a confident young woman, and she kind of oozes self-love and confidence. And even though she's still young and still growing and learning, I think we can all get some amazing tips from her in terms of how to love ourselves and feed into ourselves and care for ourselves better. So grab your wine, get your cup of tea, and let's get it popping.
Self-affirmations, telling yourself small things every day that uplift yourself, do like huge things. I don't know about you, but I can't say negative shit about myself to myself. Can't do it. It's not good for me. I don't like it. I just don't like the way it feels. Your number one fan should always be yourself.
It's so important to root for yourself even when you are not in a space where you want to be yet. You have to be your biggest fan. You know the saying, how can you expect anybody else to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? And just speak life into yourself. Words are so powerful. And within that as well, daily affirmations, they are so important. Speak affirmations into yourself. So whatever you need, whether it's confidence, whether it's more self-love, whether it's to tell yourself you're more deserving, because we are all deserving of love and everything that we want in this world, speak that into yourself daily. Honestly, it makes such a difference. Look in the mirror, tell yourself who you want to be, tell yourself what you need to tell yourself to believe in yourself, and it will all grow and develop from there.
People have opinions, you know, behind the scenes of like what lane I should go and what I need to do, but I know what I want. Yep. And that's my number one piece of advice for anyone who's doing anything in life is you have to stick to your vision and stick to your gut. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll live your Pope gut, go with it. It works every time.
Take the time to really decide what it is that you want out of life. And I mean this in the sense of your purpose. And as we go through different seasons in our lives, what we want from our life and what our purpose will change. But always kind of take that time to sit down and decide what it is that you want. And I'm not talking about a career or a job. I'm not talking about anything kind of material. Just what is your purpose of being here? There's whatever that purpose may be that you feel really brings you joy and happiness, go for that and try to implement that into your everyday life and make that your goal. When you're working towards your purpose, that feeds more into self-love.
Just to be fearless and just do it, you know, and if you feel comfortable, if you feel confident when you walk out the door, like why does anybody else's opinion really matter to you? And the people who will get it.
So I absolutely love this tip. It's one of my favorites. It's so important to do things that make us happy. Often in our day-to-day lives, we can just do things and continue on a cycle just because we feel it's the easiest thing to do, it's the right thing to do. You know how it goes. We stay in relationships when we know the person's not right for us. They don't really make us happy, but it's familiar and it's easy and it's comfortable, so we stay in it. With a job, you might be going to a job every day that is so soul destroying, but you have bills to pay, so you feel it's the right thing to do. You went to college to study this subject, so you feel it's the right thing to do. But is it making you happy? I believe putting happiness first, and I mean to do this every single day, is the biggest act of self-love that you can give yourself. Life is short, so we should be doing things every day that bring us peace and bring us happiness. And I'm not saying you have to be happy all day, every day. That's not realistic. We have a range of emotions that we have to go through. Life throws us ups and downs, but Find many things that make you happy and do them daily.
So, happiness is the key, because there's so many people that you see either in this industry or just in life in general that are going through their days and may have everything they could ever want, but they're not happy, So you have to focus on what makes you happy and make decisions in your career, in your life, that make you happy. And so I've been trying to do that, and it's working, and saying no to things that are negative and saying no to things that you don't want to do, So I think that's my biggest piece of advice.
So I know we're talking about self-love in this video, but how you treat others is a reflection of how you treat and feel about yourself. You guys know the saying that hurt people hurt people. And to be honest with you, when I see people being super horrible to others, I can definitely see there's some sort of self-loathing or self-consciousness within them that they're projecting onto other people. So as a part of your self-love journey, treat others the way you want to be treated. Support other people. If you've learned something in the lesson towards self-growth or self-care, share it with others.
Girls would lift each other up. There's so much girl-on-girl bullying and girl-on-girl hate. We're so much stronger together. We're dealing with the same things. We're going through the same thing. We're so much more powerful when we uplift each other and help each other.
If you are constantly putting yourself in conflicting situations, or if you find yourself in a negative situation and then your reaction to that is super negative as well, then you're going to hold on to that a lot longer. It's going to take you off your pedestal. It's going to take you off your journey, and it's just a distraction.
How do you deal with negativity?
I try to keep in mind, that everyone is dealing with something that we have no idea about, so I just try to have compassion for them,
Tip 5, remember you're the shit. Period. Me trying to do an American accent. Anyway, remember you're the shit. Like, even if you're not in the space you want to be yet, even if you don't look the way you want to look, I know a lot of people are on their femininity level up journeys. Even if you're not there yet, you're still going through the process. You are the shit. You are making progress. You are developing. You are growing.
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Well done, Darnell.
Darnell with the perfect timing.
You've been through things. You've overcome things. Like, you are that girl or boy. Like, you're doing it. You're everything that you need to be now, and you're only going to grow and continue to be better. Look in the mirror, tell yourself how beautiful you are, and go from there. I'll let Zendaya take this because she explains it better than I can.
Beautiful is an undefinable word. It's in the eyes of the beholder, and the person that should be holding that beauty should be you. And it is okay to look in the mirror and be like, damn, I look good today.
Big up yourself, always. Similar to one of the tips in our last video last week on reinvention of your life with our case study Bad Gal Riri, sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. Sometimes you don't feel confident. You're not going to be confident all day, every day, but confidence and growing your confidence is a key part of self-love. You have to be you unapologetically all the time. You've only got one life. You only got yourself. You're going to live with yourself for the rest of your life. So be confident in who you are. Continue to love on yourself, to grow, to take those L's, turn them into wins if you can. If you can't, take the L's and learn the lessons. Just step out and be confident always. It is a process, it is a journey. Some people will try to knock your confidence, but the more you're grounded in yourself, the more you understand yourself, you come to terms with yourself and you love yourself, it's going to be harder for people to knock your confidence level. And once you know that, they then can't knock you. They then can't make you feel shit because you're already like, I'm good. Like, I am genuinely 100% good with myself, that nothing you say can make me feel bad about me. I know all my flaws. I know all my best parts. You're on the outside looking in. There's nothing you can tell me to knock me.
Confidence is the best. I think you can literally rock a trash bag if you have confidence. Literally. Lady Gaga does it all the time. She can rock whatever she wants because she has that confidence that makes you believe that it's just the coolest thing ever. And I think that that's awesome. You know, when you see a confident woman, I think there's nothing more attractive or fabulous about a confident woman, because you know that she loves herself and is in her own skin. And I think that's the best. It's the best accessory. It's the best outfit. It's confidence.
Finally, here's a little bonus tip from me. What really helped me personally when it came to loving myself a bit more was doing these affirmations and learning to be confident without all the palaver on, like without all the makeup, without the eyelashes, but without the wigs or the hair extensions, without being dressed up every day. I know there's, you know, a movement happening saying dress up every day and feel like the person you want to feel like every day to elevate, and that's great as well. Like, that is a brilliant tip. But I think when you're really trying to genuinely love yourself, I think doing so in your rawest form just makes it more real. You know, we can all put on makeup and throw on makeup and look gorgeous and love ourselves, of course, but once we take it off, that's who we are. So learn to do your affirmations and learn to build confidence kind of without the facade of everything else. Love you to your core, your good, your bad. Build everything from the ground up. Build everything from your true raw self, and it just makes it 100 times more authentic and 100 times more solid and less shakeable. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Love to Zendaya, and congratulations on her Euphoria show. She's doing amazing on that show. I tried to do my eye makeup like it, but please, I didn't have time today. But if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment on your own tips for self-love. I notice people don't be leaving comments. It's cool, it's fine. I'll just give all the tips. But it would be really nice to grow a community and for all of us kind of to share our journey and our lessons with others. So yeah, subscribe, join the community, and I'll see you again next week for another video. Have a beautiful Valentine's Day. Love on yourself always, and I'll chat to you again next week. Bye.
I promote self-love, and I think I have to live that too. So I definitely try not to be critical of myself and my appearance. I think it's not fair to like say someone is full of themselves or whatever if they actually just love themselves. So I'm not going to say that I dislike anything about my appearance. I'm going to love myself.